Hey everyone, it's Lovely, and today we are back with another Husbandos only challenge. Today was Pure Fiction Reset, so let's see how they do. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Now let's get right into it. So first things first, let's see what the grit effect for this round is. So it's called Concordant Truce. At the start of battle, after an ally uses their skill to attack an enemy target, deals a set amount of damage to all attacked enemy targets. So this is definitely good for any skill-based DPS and AoE characters. And let's see. The Surging Grit is. Upon entering Surging Grit, advances all allies' actions by 100% and increases damage received by enemy targets during this period by 50%. Additionally, after an ally uses their skill to attack an enemy target, deals an additional set amount of damage to all attacked enemy targets and adjacent targets. Okay, so even if a character is single target, they still get an AoE during the Surging Grit. So that's pretty good. Let's see. So let's check out the bosses. So the first one is Bronya. And we've got Physical, Electro, Wind, and Imaginary, and Fire as weaknesses, but it looks like it's mainly Physical, Electro, and Fire that we've got going on here. And for the second boss, it's Flame Reaver of the Deepest Dark. And the weaknesses that we're dealing with here are also Physical, Ice, Quantum, and some Electro. Okay, so I just skipped ahead to my finished teams. So for the first half, I'm bringing Phainon, Jiaocho, Remembrance Trailblazer, and Gallagher, since there's Physical and Fire weakness. I recently learned that Gallagher can give Phainon stacks by healing him, and he can do it twice, so that's why I'm choosing Gallagher over Locha this time, plus the Fire weakness. Because honestly, I find Locha still more comfy because he just kind of does his own thing, but Gallagher is definitely better here for the stacks. Jiaocho, he's here to support Phainon and damage, as he has his own dot damage that ticks decently hard, and he also inflicts vulnerability on the enemies, so that'll help Phainon do some more damage, and his field last while Phainon is in his solo ultimate. So, and then obviously Remembrance Trailblazer, because the action advance and the true damage buff that he gives Phainon, along with crit damage as well. And then for the second half, I'm just doing Anaxa, Mydei, Sunday, and Locha. The main damage dealer here is going to be Mydei. Anaxa is taking a more sub DPS role here, and also Locha's here to obviously heal Mydei, but he's also E1, so he gives a nice extra attack buff to Anaxa. Alright, so let's start and see how our guys do. So between the cut, I actually went through a few teams that I tried, but I wasn't quite making the 60k point goal, unfortunately. I'm really just feeling not having any new harmonies, like I always say. More harmony Husbandos, please, Hoyo. Begging. Harmony. And also, there's a lot of, I guess, new DPSs that came out. Like I saw Dot got a new character, which is good for Dot, but like there's no 5-star male Dot characters, unfortunately. Like you can't have a male Dot team because you need somebody to activate the dots, and the only activators are, I think, Kafka and Black Swan, mainly Kafka though. I know Black Swan can run by herself without Kafka, but Kafka is the detonator. I don't know why we don't have another detonator, but it is what it is, I guess. Unless that new girl does it, but I don't think she does because I saw her on a Kafka team. And at this point, I'm just kind of waiting for the new Dawn Hung. Like I said, I wish he was still somebody that at least had like action advance or some kind of a remembrance character. He does kind of make other characters remembrance from what I understand, but I just really need action advance. Like it's hard when you only have like 2 characters that do action advance. And Sunday and Remembrance Trailblazer, they technically want to be paired in some of the teams, or yeah, some of the teams of the characters that I'm using. Like I know Phainon would rather have both, or even 3 harmonies, but I can't really give him that because I'm already like they're already being pulled in multiple directions, and there's only really Sunday and Remembrance Trailblazer. So, and then I wouldn't even have Remembrance Trailblazer if I didn't pick male Trailblazer, so that kind of sucks. So it's really just Sunday. So until we get another Sunday, it's gonna be kind of rough. I haven't seen any info yet about any Sunday 2.0 that we can use, so just keeping my fingers crossed still and keeping my savings, because I've already got Archer's E1 like I wanted. I did want to use him here, but I was kind of falling short with the points, unfortunately, because I didn't really have any. Well, maybe there's some way I could have did it, but I don't know. I just had like a harder time with him this go, so I decided to go with the Anoxa Mydei pair instead on the Quantum side. That I would have used him. I do want to use him more though, because he's a lot of fun. I do like how he keeps shooting the multiple arrows and just keeps going. And he just has like this whole aura about him. I love Archer. He's definitely one of my favorites. But yeah, so savings wise now I got Archer's E1. I got his phone. It's just Dawn Hung's Light Cone when his tank form comes out. And I do want Phainon Z2. I wanted to get Phainon Z2 when he ran the first time, but I just didn't have the funds because somebody drained me before that, so I was kind of shocked I even ended up with his E1, but his E1 came early, thankfully, so. But yeah, after that, I'm honestly not even sure what to go for. I'm just gonna save until another character comes around that can help boost these teams, because I don't wanna. I'm hoping that I don't get stuck, because like, I know Genshin is a different game, but it is still by Hoyoverse, and in Genshin they didn't come out with a tall guy 5-star for like 2 years, so I just hope that we get somebody. Also, there's not a lot of supports over there that I'd be able to use, and I'm feeling the same thing over here in the HSR side, so just hope that that turns around at some point. Maybe with the next planet, because I'm pretty sure Emphorius is pretty much ending now, so we'll see what happens with that. Or maybe there's some Amphoria's character we don't know about. I don't know. But I think this is it. Yeah, so just gonna keep saving. See what happens. So on the topic of Hoyoverse games, I don't know about you guys, but I actually received an email recently, and it was talking about how Hoyo is looking for testers for this new creature collector game that they're making. Which is ironic because if you've been watching my videos, you'll know that I'm always including Pokemon music because, well, first of all, I love the nostalgia of Pokemon, so I like to kind of include it in HSR since it's another turn-based game. I know they're not the same, but I still see little similarities. I mean, we are collecting people to go into turn-based battles, so I like to kind of mix the two. So I am a little intrigued, curious about the Hoyoverse version of a creature collector. I kind of hope there's no gacha elements in it, but at the same time they're kind of known to make gacha games, so I wouldn't be shocked to see it there. I don't necessarily mind it, but it depends on how they implement it. And then I also hope that there's not crazy power creep or something that happens. But anyway, that's thinking super far ahead, but I am interested in possibly trying that if I can. Have you guys received any information on it, and are you planning on checking it out too, or are you just gonna stick to HSR and maybe Genshin or whatever other game you're playing right now? Cause that's the other thing, I do have a pretty big catalog that I do play, cause HSR is not my only game, but I know that a lot of you are watching for the pure Husbando runs. Cause I do want to show other games that I'm playing, but would you guys be interested in seeing them? I don't know. Cause I don't want to put it out and then you guys are like, what is this? This isn't the Husbando runs. I did recently get back into Genshin, so I do want to try to post some more content on that. And I did make a video recently saying I did return after the whole Natland thing. I'm hoping Not Karai will be better, but we'll see, because I don't want to hype myself up and then be disappointed again. So, and even with Honkai Star Realm, wondering what the next planet is gonna be, because I know Screwlum, for example, has been in the game for pretty much since launch. Still haven't gotten him as a playable character. And we also got introduced to Mr. Rekka. I was hoping we would have gotten him as a remembrance support, but we haven't seen him in a while. I don't remember what planet he's from, but it'd be cool to see him again, because I definitely want to pull him. I'm hoping he's a 5-star, but I don't know. He might get relegated to 4-star. Hoping he doesn't, but Screwlum I'm pretty sure would be a 5-star. I can't see them making him anything less. But yeah, just curious to see the direction. And I also, like I said, want to include other games that I play. I wanted to make a video on some of the gachas I was checking out that had cool male characters, but some of them have kind of gone the waifu route, so I kind of backpedaled on that. I do still plan on releasing that video though, but when I'm not sure, because like I said, things are changing. So anyway, back to HSR things. I am once again super grateful that Anoxa exists. He is so flexible. Like, I love that he can main DPS and he can sub DPS. I wish we had more characters like him where they could take multiple roles, because right now it's like the guys are either sustain or hyper carry. That's like it. And then you got Sunday. Like, I wish we had more versatile characters that could do multiple things. Cause last time I tried sub DPS Mydei, it kind of worked, but I mean that's not what he's for, and it shows. So going forward, I really hope that we get more characters like Anoxa and also like Sunday. Because, oh my gosh, like, being relegated to just hyper carry comps, it gets to be a bit repetitive. Like, I would love to have a dot team. We kind of had follow up and break for a little bit, but they haven't been performing, or at least they wouldn't really perform like I want right now, because if I did some kind of follow-up, I need Robin. And if I did break, like, it's kind of hard to do the break boys right now because there's not like a lot of AoE in that team. I would be better off with Ruan Mei and Ting Yun, so and yeah, it's just there's so many supports for the female characters, but the men, they're just always hyper carry, sustain, hyper carry, sustain, mainly hyper carry. Like, they can be supportive, Hoyle, give us more supportive men. Like, it's interesting that they don't have more of them. Plus I like supports because supports are usually more, they're viable usually for the longer term than a DPS. DPS usually falls off. But that's the thing, like DPS, they're like a dime a dozen. There's so many DPS. If one DPS doesn't work, there's another DPS that works, and then they all have like the same teams. Like, honestly, I'm starting to miss the team building in my team game, because it's like lately it's been, okay, this is your hyper carry, these are the two characters coming out after them that you should pull to complete the team. Boom, there's your team. Like, there is no, there's not a lot of flexibility anymore. Like, it is flexibility, but then like when you get the alternate unit, the alternative unit, they're usually a lot weaker than the one that you would, you know, prefer to have, or the quote meta choice. And I know meta means optimal, but it's like if you're playing off meta, it shouldn't hurt so much, you know.
This divine power, I reforge all things.
Alright, and with that, we end with 64,120 points. Pretty good. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe for more content. Later, lovelies.